Namaste everyone, it's IHSM podcast. Today we have very special guest from very first semester who has recently arrived to Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan, and let's find out how he is settling down here.
Hello, I'm Zarshadab. I'm basically from India and I moved to Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek to study in IHSM for MBBS.
Wow, that's so great. Very welcome you here.
Thank
and
you.
Yes, I have one question for you. And it's a very serious decision to move abroad and to study medicine, right? How is your parents and your friends reacted to your decision?
In my family, my mother was really reluctant about it. She was restraining because, like motherly love, she was worried about me. But at the end, everyone came around. My friends were really happy about it. They know it's something I'm made for. So they were really happy about me. They were excited and everything went well at the end.
Wow, that's so great to hear that, because it's a very serious decision, to study medicine. Maybe something inspired you to study medicine, or?
Growing up, I was like not very blessed with good health. So seeing doctor at that age, when I was in pain, when I was suffering, seeing doctor helping me, curing my pain, that was something where I put doctors at that pedestal, where I tried to look up to them, where I aspire them. And that slowly became something. I started looking up to them and I wanted to become them. So that's how I ended up. Now I'm trying to become like them.
Yes. You have already made the first step. You get admitted here.
Hopefully it will be like a beautiful journey to that thing.
And especially for the freshers, IHSM organized the orientation week. Please share with us your emotions about it.
Oh, that was amazing. Actually, like the whole week, we got to experience orientation day. Then there was one campus visit, and there was a sports day where we got to see a cricket match and football match. And that was amazing. On orientation day, we got to know a lot of things, a lot of new information. There were people who were guiding us through everything, and there were cultural programs which was very fun. There were games which were exciting. That was amazing. And after that, we got to visit the campus, and there was a sports day which was refreshing.
Yes, it was amazing. And as far as I remember, you participated in the contest on the first day, right?
Yeah, I did participate in the contest, and I got merchandise. I had some merchandise also.
So good.
I danced a little.
It's so good. Yes, I saw you from that day. That's how I invited you. I saw that you're very active.
Oh,
it's so amazing, actually. Because we need active students here. Mr. Roser, you're already living here more than 1 month.
Yeah.
Have you got a chance to visit some places of Kyrgyzstan, of Bishkek?
Yes, I have explored Bishkek a little much, and I haven't gotten any chance to go out of Bishkek by now. But I'm actually planning to visit some hill stations nearby. Then I'm also planning to visit other places like Osh and Isikul. There's other campus Isikul, so I'll also visit that. And there's a lake there which is beautiful. I have seen pictures, so I might visit that. And in Bishkek, I got to visit Alatu Square, Philharmonia.
Oh, really? That's great.
That's nice.
Great plans for future.
Yeah.
Tell me more about the cultural difference between India and Kyrgyzstan, maybe.
Culturally, both places are very rich in their traditions, and in India and Kyrgyzstan, they respect their culture. They follow their traditions. So that's a very good thing. And in Bishkek, I got to experience food, the dance. We got to see the dance in orientation week. That was amazing. The food here is amazing. Like, I actually love the food. What I see is like on every corner there are restaurants available. You can try new food anytime. And once I went to that traditional restaurant Nawat, and I got to eat pulao, and it was amazing. The flavor was melting in my mouth, and I loved it.
Wow.
I love the food here.
It's amazing that you love it. I'm so great for you. So let's move to a very interesting part. It's about your classes. Like, how does it organize, and like how does it compare to what you expected?
Classes are going well. We have had more than month. We have had more than 1 month of classes by now, and it's going great because like everything is well organized. We have systematic thematic plans, and the syllabus is going according to the plan. So that's amazing. We get to know what's in the next class, what's upcoming, what we have to prepare. That's going amazing. And teachers are speaking in English. That was my biggest worry when I was moving abroad. That what if the teachers don't speak English? So yeah, teachers are speaking English. The syllabus is in English. That's amazing. There's no language barrier in class. So that feels
everything is
amazing.
clear.
And what I expected in my mind, it was more like fun thing that we are gonna have fun. But yeah, it's MBBS. We are preparing to be future doctors,
Yeah.
so it's not gonna be easy. Sometimes classes are hectic. We have classes from morning to evening, from 8 to 6. It get hectic, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be hectic because it's a big course. So yeah, it's going amazing.
It's how everyone is saying, like, MBBS students is always above on another level.
Yeah, it's gonna be stressful. We are preparing to be future doctors. Someone's life is gonna be dependent on us. So we have to prepare
A lot of
ourselves to be in that situation. Like being in hospital is not easy either.
Oh, yeah. All right, you're so right. So you have to, be more conscious about your studies, be more responsible for it.
Yeah, we have to be more conscious about studies. We have to study more. We have to even more like able to stay up, stay on the time, and everything. It's not as I have heard. Like there are a lot of doctors in my family, in my distant family too. So they all say doctor is not just a job. It's a lifestyle. You have to put yourself in that situation where you get to handle everything. You cannot just put when you're a doctor, you cannot put your professional life and your work life separately. Your professional and your life is connected together. It's all interconnected.
So true. So true. I'm hearing it all the time as I'm working here also. But the main question is, your personally, how you changed when you started to study here?
When I moved here, I guess my biggest challenge was to get up early. I'm not an early bird, so that was my biggest challenge. But now I'm getting used to it, like getting up early at the 7, at the 6 in the morning, and getting ready to the class. And sometimes I wake up early to study, so I'm getting used to it. And other things, I wasn't like very used to doing quizzes every day. Like one thing I loved and kind of hate about it is like we get to do the quizzes every day. It's nice because we get to learn what we studied in the previous class in the next class, and sometimes it's hectic because we don't get time to study that, and it just comes up. But it's good only.
You're gonna handle it, don't worry. There are plenty of time, and I think you're gonna change a lot, like,
over time,
right?
This thing is gonna change a lot.
Your first semester is gonna be very different. You're in the 10th semester.
In the 10th semester.
I bet.
I expect that. I'm always open to the growth.
Oh, it's so great that you're open. So what about the social support from our partners?
It's actually very helpful. It's great. I'm staying in Gurukul. It's a little outside main city. I'm staying there, and there's Mama who take care of all of us. And one thing I've noticed about her, I don't even know the language she speaks. She don't know the language I speak. She doesn't understand English. So but every time I go to her to get some help, somehow she understands me and helps at the end. She's gonna help me with everything. Like every time I go to her for something, she's gonna help me. So that's amazing. There are like transport. There we get transport people, and there are other people who help us. it's amazing. The social support is good here.
That's good. That's good. So you're satisfied with all of them.
Yeah, with that, I'm actually satisfied. Like people who are here to help us, they actually help us.
So maybe you have any complaints or something?
Not really. Like I haven't had any issue with anyone, so I wouldn't say I have any complaints.
I have transportation, I have food, I have
big-
hostel. It's not.
Yes, we get to live a life, a comfortable life here.
Okay.
So that's amazing.
Yes, our partners are really helpful. They're trying their best to help all
Actually,
the
that-
students. Yes, with their maybe academic issues or health issues. They're like very.
For health issues, there are different wings, like health wing, medical wing. So we get to get help from them also.
Yes, like they're always there for you. If
They're
you
always.
need anything.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing, yeah. And what kind of plan you have after finishing your degree here?
After degree, I'm actually planning to go back to India first. I'm planning to clear my next exam. And as we know, IHSM have really high results in MCI.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that it will have same high results in next exam too. Like it changed now. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to clear that. And after that, I'm gonna practice for a while in India and get some experience from India. And then I'll move somewhere. Like I'm always open to growth. I'm always open to new opportunities. So I'll move somewhere where I'll get better opportunity. But in India, I think we need more doctors. So that's also my plan. Yeah, I wanna do my part as an Indian citizen. So yeah, I'll first do some practice in India. Then I'll move somewhere.
That's very great. Our graduates are, some of them going abroad, some of them going back to India, some of them even staying here in Kyrgyzstan.
I might like come back to Kyrgyzstan also.
Oh, really? You would like to?
This place is nice, so I might.
Oh, so great. Yes. Always welcome here.
It's welcoming. This place is welcoming.
Yeah.
IHSM is welcoming.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so what advice would you give to other students who are thinking to study abroad?
Choose your college very wisely. There are a lot of factors which you should consider before choosing your university. So there are like education, what's the passing result in MCI in next exam, and how is the living conditions there. Everything should be considered before you choose your university. Like if you just pick the thing, education is good, at the end of the day you are also going to live there, so also look for how the life there, how you're going to survive there, how you're going to enjoy, because you cannot survive your 5 years just being in the university. So you should also look for other things, like there are things like how you're going to live the lifestyle there and how safe is it. So everything should be considered. And when it comes to education, you should see the syllabus which you're going to study, the language it's going to be studied, and the next, obviously as an Indian student you should always know what's the passing percentage in the MCI. So that's a good, like, which you should worry about before getting into abroad. And when I was thinking of moving abroad, my first concern was like, I'm gonna feel homesick, I'm gonna miss the people, like my friends and my family. So at the end of the day, I'm studying for something which I want to be, which I aspire to be. So it's worth it, I guess. And in India, we have really high competition in medical field. So if you can get what you want in a different country, and you're gonna feel homesick, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it, because it's medicine which you want to be, which you are like willing to do. You have to sacrifice a little, but yeah, we find our people here. We find people who help us, who stay with us, who make us feel like family. So it's not that hard, but yeah, it's something you should consider.
It's so great. I am really glad to hear this all, because you're very brave that you choose to study abroad. You left all your family back to them and Thank you. All along, it's very good. It's very brave.
Yes.
And I think this kind of people, they are having very bright future in the future because studying abroad, it must be very hard.
It's hard because you don't get to see the people you love. You don't get to attend some events which are happening back home, and there are people who are enjoying there, and you are like just missing them. So these things are hard, and other than that, you find your people here that feels like home.
It's literally a big step out of your comfort zone, right?
But at the end, if you want to grow, you have to move out of your comfort zone. Like in comfort zone, you cannot move and grow. You get stuck in that thing. And I personally know that thing because I took 3 years of drop before moving here. So in that period, I felt like I'm stuck at some point, and I was like struggling to move and grow. I did not have any opportunity to grow, to do something. It was like feeling like I'm restricted to a very small circle where I cannot grow. So I know myself, like it was best decision for me.
I got you. Okay, maybe you have some words to share with our audience.
If you're planning to move abroad, you should consider a lot of things, but then I would say it's amazing experience. It's learning experience. You're gonna learn a lot of things. You're gonna learn a new culture, new languages. It's always a growing point. And if you're thinking you're gonna miss home, if you're thinking you're gonna miss your family, that's actually a real thing. You're gonna do that, but at the end, you're gonna learn a lot of things. You're gonna explore yourself. You're gonna explore new places. It's amazing for that point of view. And at the end, you're gonna be a doctor, which we all want to be. So that's what I would say, that you should take this brave step. We should take this. I would say that it's a couraging thing. You should have the courage to leave those things behind and then move ahead with what you want to be.
Thank you so much, our very active student.
Thanks for having me here. It was amazing conversation with you. It felt like I'm trying to say everything that was going in my mind, and I told everything.
Okay, thank you. We are very glad to have you here today.
It was amazing.
It was amazing, yeah. Thanks for checking out our podcast today, and leave in the comment below on what topic you would like to see in our next episode. See you!